Hey everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. And if you've never been here before, welcome to my kitchen. Pull up a seat, pull up a pen, a paper, do what it is you need to do. Because today in this kitchen right here, my kitchen, we're going to be making some rasta pasta. All right, grab what you need and come on back. I'll be right here waiting for you. All right, so this is my version of rasta pasta. We're gonna be needing onions, green peppers, red peppers, heavy cream. This is garlic, onion powder, garlic powder, and my favorite, MSG, black pepper, black pepper, Lowry seasoning salt. We're going to use a little Parmesan cheese. And this might sound unusual to some, but I'm going to use a little bit of mozzarella cheese. Just a little bit, just a tad bit. All right. So, we're going to get started. We're going to start by seasoning our chicken. I'm going to make chicken rasta pasta, I must mention. All right, so this chicken is all cleaned, and I have mine about this size. Some might be a little longer. Doesn't matter. However you like your chicken. You don't even have to cut it up. This is chicken breast. This is 2 chicken breasts. You don't even have to cut up your chicken if you don't want to. You can cook it and lay it on top. Whatever it is you want to do. All right, let's just start seasoning. I'm starting with garlic powder. Now keep in mind, this is not salt based. It might seem like a lot, but it's not salt based, so it doesn't matter. Just season it until you feel like you don't want to season it no more. You don't want no more. I don't want no more of that. This is onion powder. The first one was garlic powder. I'm going to put some seasoned salt on it. Some black pepper. Be careful with the black pepper because I don't know if I mentioned, we're going to use some jerk seasoning in this. This is spicy. I don't care how mild they say it is. You have a little kick to it. So when it comes down to the black pepper, we're not going to do too much black pepper. Not that much. All right. We're going to use this seasoning. Have you ever been to my channel before? And if you have, you know. This is MSG. All right? All right, good. So, for the most part, that's it for this. I'm going to mix it up. Now what I'm gonna do, give me a moment, I'm gonna go grab a spoon real quick. All right, so what I'm gonna do is put a little bit of the jerk seasoning, not too much. I'll put about that much. I would say that's about a teaspoonful. But you gotta do it on your own, you know, figure out how much is good for you. All right, so that's it for this seasoning. Because this is gonna be layers of seasoning. You don't have to OD on this first one right here. All right, so we're gonna go to the oven, to the stove, and we're gonna cook this. Okay, so before we do the chicken, let's just do our vegetables, get them out the way. I'm gonna put this butter in the pan. Let it melt up. This is really a simple recipe. I mean, it could get no simpler than this. So what I'm doing is I'm just letting this butter melt. This is real butter too. Real butter. This is not margarine. Although I love margarine too. To me, margarine have more flavor. But to each his own. You know, you do it your way. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to throw some onions in there. That should be enough. Put some onions in. Now this is fire is on it extremely low. I don't know if that's medium, high, low. I guess it's on the low. It's extremely low. So we're going to turn that up so we can get things popping right here. All right, you sizzling, baby. All right. You sizzling. Yeah. Okay, if you ever been to my channel, you know that my garlic is fresh garlic, but I, made it into a paste. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put that garlic in there. Mix it around a little bit. Alright, that garlic is mixed up. So now I'm gonna put my peppers in there. Alright. Okay, for those of you who want to make a simple recipe. Well, not simple recipe. This is a simple recipe. But anyway, I pre-cooked my noodles so this video could be just as simple as possible. Alright. Usually I would have some yellow peppers in here, but I didn't have any. So I went with what I had. I had the red, I had the green, I have onions, and I have garlic. So that's it for that. Alright, we're going to cover this up and let it cook just a little bit. We don't want it too soft now. And in this pan, this is where we're going to put our chicken. Alright. We're going to put our chicken in there. I'm just going to put a little bit of oil, not much. Oop, that was much. Oh boy. Well, we're just going to have to drain it. That's alright. We're going to drain that. That's alright. The oil is not going in there with the chicken. In the Alfredo sauce. Like that. Alright, so we're going to let that heat up. Let's keep checking this because we don't want it soft. And that's turning out really nice. Now, you can make your Alfredo sauce whenever you like, but I like to kind of make it last. in that. In these peppers, we're gonna put a little more jerk seasoning, not much, because like I said, this is gonna be spicy, and for me, too much spice will ruin the meal. So I'm gonna put a smidget. That's it. You want layers of flavor. It smells so good. You can only smell this. Alright, so I'm gonna cover this back up. And we're gonna go back over to the chicken part of this. Alright. So here we go. Nope, not hot enough. I'm not gonna put this in here. It gotta get hotter. This is chicken breast. You want a quick cook on chicken breast or it will dry out on you. And don't nobody like no dry chicken. Well, I don't like no dried out chicken. So we're gonna let this heat up some more. And we're gonna babysit this. Because like I said, I don't want it soggy. When you bite into your noodles and your chicken, you want to taste the pepper. You don't want it soggy-aggy. Alright. I'm going to put inside your peppers and onions. This is onion powder. Not too much, just a little bit. The next one is garlic. And then we got a little bit of seasoning salt, not much. And then we're gonna have a little bit of black pepper. Not too much though. Remember, we got the jerk in there. Jerk season, to me, is spicy. Alright. I'm going to give this about another 2 minutes, and I'm going to cut that off. We're going to put this on here. Okay, chicken ready to go. Alright, see there. So what I'm going to do right now with this chicken, I'm going to cover it up. Is this cover going to be good enough? Yep, that's going to work for now. No, it does not go with this pot. This pot do not have a cover. But we're going to make this happen. And what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to turn this off now. Alright. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it off the burner. Alright, and we're going to let this chicken cook. I'm going to let you cook until you're done. Alright. And once this is done, we're going to come back because this is the same pan we're going to make our sauce in. We'll be back. Well, I'll be back. I hope you come with me. Alright. I'm back. Check this chicken. Yep. This is good enough. Let's see. Oh, wow. This is excellent. So I'm going to take this chicken out, and I'm going to use the same pan. Oh, wow. Wow. That chicken is good. Wow. Woo. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm right behind you. I didn't go anywhere. What I'm getting ready to do is just put my butter in here. Get the pan. Make sure it's down low. You don't want it to burn. Okay. I put it down low. All right. Let it melt down. And what I'm going to do, first I'm going to let it melt down. Then I'm going to put some onions in here. Onions. This is going to be the pan that I make my sauce in. I didn't rinse it out because I want some of the flavor from the chicken to be in this, even though we're going to season our sauce anyway. Alright, so while that's melting, we're just going to put our onions in there. Alright, and I'm going to put a little bit more garlic because I like garlic. Woo. Oh shoot, the garlic fell on that. Get it in there. Get in there. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If you like a really, really, really thick sauce, this is where you would make a roux. Kind of at this point. Well, after these onions cook down a little bit, you would make a roux. I'm not going to make a roux because I'm going to use some heavy whipping cream. But if you want it thicker than that, you're going to make a roux. Alright? What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to turn this up. Because it's at a whisper right now. I wanted to holler. Alright. I'm going to turn this off. And we're going to come back when it starts sizzling. Alright, so we're going to turn this down because I see it browning and I don't want no brown. Alright, so right here is when I'm going to put in my cream. This is heavy whipping cream. right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start seasoning this. I'm gonna put my onion powder, as much as you think is enough for you. Garlic powder. I'm gonna put a little bit of Lowry's, just a little bit. That's it. All right, here I go. MSG. I'm not really good with the measurements, but I can tell you what ingredients go inside. I kind of eyeball my stuff. So sorry for that. All right, so to make it a rasta pasta, I'm gonna put some jerk seasoning in it. Now see, you see it's thin. I did not make a rule. I'm gonna put some salt in it. Just a little bit of salt, not much. Just a little bit of salt, not much. Now, I'm going to taste this first. First things first, taste it. All right. I'm going to put more seasoning in it. I'm going to put my black pepper. Ooh, that was a bit much. And I'm going to put a tad bit much salt in it. Not much. Yeah, you saying, oh, it's still thin. Yeah, look, it's still thin. It's still thin. Yeah, it is still thin. I see that. All right. Right behind you. Let me go nowhere. Since I put more seasoning, I just want to taste it again. All right, what I'm going to put in here is more jerk seasoning. And I'm going to turn this up. I had it at a whisper. I'm gonna holler again. All right, so still thin. Yeah, I know. Still thin. All right. Right now, I'm just worried about flavor. Not the consistency. I'm not worried about consistency as of yet. I'm worried about flavor. All right. I gotta go in with more jerk. All right. That should do it. I don't know. Gotta play around with it a little bit. Look at that. Looks pretty. All right. So we're gonna let that incorporate, boil a little to get it where we want it to be. And then after that, I'll show you what to do. All right, guys. So I'm back. You see it's boiling up. Let me turn it down now. I got it to incorporate. See how it thickened? It thickened. But what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to put a little bit of Parmesan cheese in this. Not too much. We're not making Alfredo. We're making rasta pasta. Put a little bit. It's going to thicken it up even more. Look at that. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I like my sauce saucy. Or should I say I like my rasta pasta saucy. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to put a little more heavy cream. Because I like a lot of sauce. Especially when you have it for leftovers. You don't want it dried up the next day. So I'll put a little more sauce. Oh, that's beautiful. And what I'm going to do also, I'm going to put a little more Parmesan cheese. A little more Parmesan cheese. Hey, a little more Parmesan cheese. All right, I'm doing too much. Don't be annoyed, please. I'm going to put a little more though. All right, that's it for that. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm a cheesehead. I don't know if I ever said it in any of my other videos. I am a cheesehead. So what I'm going to do now, first I need to wipe off this stove. It's driving me nuts, all right? Forget about it. I can't help it. I'm just going to wipe right here. And that right there a little bit. Over there a little bit. Just a little bit more. Okay. Whew. All right. So, being that I'm a cheesehead, what the cheesehead gonna do? I'm gonna add just a little bit of mozzarella. Not much. I'm not gonna OD with this. This is strange, but this is YouTube. They do things different, give people different ideas. I just put, you see, that was just a little bit. God knows I gotta lay back with the cheese. I can't help it. So I'm gonna let that just incorporate. So I'm gonna let that heat up so the cheese can be put with the sauce. Or incorporate with the sauce. What am I doing mostly? I'm stirring. You don't want no burnt, clumpy cheese. You want everything to be smooth. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to give it a little taste because I did add more heavy cream and I just want to make sure I don't have to add more seasoning. My. That is really good. Okay, so that's enough of that. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna add some stuff in this. We're gonna start with adding the noodles that I already cooked. Now I did not have panini noodles, so I use ziti noodles. What's that? Oh, that's a piece of chicken I stuck in there. Really so. All right, so I'm just gonna add in my noodles. All the noodles, yep. You stand ookie hands. Gotta rinse this hand off. So I'm just gonna yeah. It seems like a lot, but it really isn't. When you start adding in your other stuff. Okay. I'm gonna add in my peppers. Yes, indeed. That's what I'm talking about right there. All right. This is how I like my, oh my. This is how I like my rasta pasta. And then I go in with my chicken. Look at that. Delicious looking. It looks absolutely delicious. Ooh, look at that. All right, so I'm just gonna let that cook just a little bit longer. And then next time you see me, it'll be with a plate in my hand. Look at that. Delish, delish, delish. All right. Next time you see me, well, this is pretty much done. But next time you see me or my hands, it'll be with a plate in it. See you in a few. All right, guys, we're all finished. Who said pasta had to be hard? It's not a hard dish. Rasta pasta. Here's the chicken. Yes, indeed. Let's go for the taste now. Boy, that's good. Mmm. This is good. Let me stop. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. But anyway, clear that off. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. There's many more recipes where this comes from. And if you've been here before, you may have noticed that I disappeared for a week or two, but I'm back. And I hope you are too. And for the ones who just got here, I hope you come back again. Thank you. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.